Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, just a bit north of Vesper Bay, where the Alliance Communications Officer waits for us. You're well done, Desiree Kling of Science. As Communications Officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Camp Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritatin Sas Avina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adelbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of a Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. I wonder, is Lieutenant Adelbert reference to Captain Adelbert Steiner from Final Fantasy IX? Probably not. Probably just a coincidence. So, you're Desiree Klingmore, a fearless adventurer who is to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends reported that Ritatin Sas Avina departed Castrum Occident a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target is aboard one of these vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units. Requesting status report. This is Endline 1. Target is not sighted. Endline 2. Likewise, target not sighted. Endline 3 here. We've got nothing for you either. This is Endline 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adelbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourself, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. This should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Desiree, and bring us Ritatin's head. May Ralga grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Okay, now we go into the Garlean fortress up here. On target. And yeah, we unlocked the trial. Cape Westwind. Cape Westwind is a bit of a joke because, well, as level 49 dungeon, it has level 50 players in its range, and it doesn't properly lower the item level to something that would make this even remotely a challenge for an endgame player. Well, former endgame, anything that is beyond level 50. And so it happens that Ritatin is pretty often just waffle stomped. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidence. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Occidence. Tell them the Lominsons are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belzer first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we have never known. And he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it. The shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of repercussion or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belzer saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not one to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason... In the name of Lord Van Belzer, I, Ritatin Sarsavina, do swear to strike you down. I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belzer. Yeah, one is new for this duty, that would be me. And as I said, my shields are impregnable. Join the countless challengers who dash themselves against them. This is a curb stomp, unfortunately. Defeat will bring Lord Van Belzer's noble conquest one step closer to fruition. Though it cost me my life, I will strike you down. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belza. That light. The Magitek transporter. Desiree, are you there? What news of Rittertin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Rittertin Zas Arena is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hooray! Tis I. It seems you have done it again, Desiree. I'd raise a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we have no time to save a victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with a main host. Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. The Perfectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if a Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Rittertin. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardon, my lord, but there's more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Scion Klingor, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Perfectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause. Performing such feats is worthy of song, but if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters in the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Wildbrand and the Rotanos Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flames shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the Castrum and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for this mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Fanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Bluefog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I'm told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fires in their hearts. Luckily, I already have Camp Bluefog in northern Fanalan unlocked, because my class quest took me there. Otherwise, you can do it from Blackbrush Station and go north. Ah, Lieutenant Klingor, yours is a welcome presence here at Camp Bluefog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, in mind they're anything but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. I have a favor to ask of you as a fellow comrade of the Alliance. As I mentioned, the garrison's mood is dark. The fault, it pains me to admit, is partly mine. I am no veteran of large-scale campaigns, you see, and the men and women under me are nervous for this knowledge. Seeking to lift their spirits, I remember the tale of a Gridanian general from a century past. Veinchilon was his name, and he was a lancer of great renown. History holds that, in spite of his rank, he would regularly cook meals for his troops while afield. Most generals know to break bread with their own men on occasion to foster camaraderie, but Veinchilon took it one step further. By actually making that bread, he showed that he was truly one of them, a hero and a comrade. Though I wouldn't presume to compare myself to a man of his stature, I thought it might be well to at least emulate the deed. To be sure, this is testament to my desperation. I had begun making preparations for Basilisk's due, all the while pondering whether it would be any good, when an honest-to-God's hero appeared. I speak of you, of course. My gratitude would know no bounds if you could take up the ladle in my stead. The stew is about to be ready. All it needs is some basilisk meat, which can be readily had north of here. Please procure the meat and add it to the cauldron bubbling just outside the camp. When the stew is ready, I would ask that you also distribute it among our troops. Receiving a stew from you is certain to give them heart. I doubt they can say the same where it comes from my hand. And a bit basilisk meat into the cauldron. Let it cook for a bit. And distribute it among the soldiers. I think I pretend to be sick, but I won't have to fight. Maybe they'll even send me home to my family. It's not as if one man would make a difference, right? Here, maybe a bit of warm stew, will help you. You made the stew? For me? I never dreamed I would share meals with a hero, let alone partake of something she made. I wanted to be a hero too, you know, to my family. I took up arms because I wanted to protect them. And I will. I won't run, not today, nor any other. God, this is also hopeless. The Guardians are going to crush us with their steel monstrosities. We're all going to die. Calm down. Eat some soup. Maybe if you feel better. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. Your words and this hearty stew have given me courage. Yes, a fire positively burns my belly. Or is it just a basilisk venom? Let's hope it's not the venom. That would be bad. It's always so dark here and cold. Maybe I shouldn't have enlisted. It's not like killing Guardians will bring my friends back. This smells good. Aren't you the adventurer who triumphed at Cape Westwind? To think that a hero fights beside us. And this stew, it whets my appetite for vengeance. Just you wait, you Guardian horse hunts. I'm coming for your heads! I guess that worked. Your basilisk has done wonders for our troop morale. I cannot thank you enough. The seeming hopelessness of the situation, not to mention that cursed gloom, has dampened their spirits, and for a time I had forgotten their purpose. But your presence and culinary skills help them to remember, and I'm confident they will do their part to protect the realm and their loved ones. Before you continue on your way, there's one more favor I would ask of you. North of Camp Bluefog, approximately halfway to the cerulean processing plant, there's then 2 Alliance watchtowers. I would be grateful if you could bear a message to our sentries at each. When the next phase of your operation commences, link shell communications may be disrupted for a time. Should this happen, messages must be conveyed the old-fashioned way, on foot or with fire. The West Watchtower is under the care of Private Raymond, while the East is held by Private Hopeful Dawn. On my behalf, please remind them to be fully prepared for this eventuality. Once you have visited both, continue north and west to the cerulean processing plant. Lieutenant Edelstein, commander of the garrison, will be expecting you. 12 speed your way. Why, this isn't Lieutenant Klinger. What brings you to my humble watchtower? Link pods may cease to function, you say. Was assured, madame, we have an ample supply of torches and swift legs to spare. If there's a message that needs sending, it will be sent. It's an honor to meet you in the flesh, Lieutenant. Is there aught I can do for you? Provisions for when link shells are of commission. I always make sure that we've got a good store of torches and well-rested legs. The East Watchtower is ready for anything. Never you fear. Ah, Lieutenant Klinger. Well met and welcome to my garrison. Battle preparations are proceeding well, I'm pleased to say. The Flame General himself arrived a short while ago and has been inspecting our troops. General Rauban would be no doubt be pleased to hear from you. You will find him over by the Aetheryte. Ever a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I'm told you worked wonders on the morale of our garrison at Bluefog. I would have you do the same for the troops here. They put on a brave face when I'm about, but the fire in their hearts quivers as a candle in the wind. I can see it in their bearing. About the camp there are green recruits whose soul falters. Find them, Desiree, and rekindle their fighting spirit the way only a hero can. Once you have seen to the others, do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. First. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Come on, up with you. Ah, the Guardians are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard naked as my name day. I'm fine, truly. Nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Get a grip of yourself, soldier. Ah! I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry! Ah, the oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. And you will help me, soldier! Your stirring gesticulation has awakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? A kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you, the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Really? Then show me your enthusiasm. My Walga, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If need be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. A short while ago, the Flames General struck for Castro Meridianum. Alas, no sooner did this contingent gain the resistance line when an Imperial patrol fell upon them. We are informed that they are successfully won through, but enemy patrols yet linger in the area. Our main host could easily crush their like, to be sure. If we dare not deploy them at this juncture, lest we prematurely stir the hornet's nest. If the operation might proceed unhampered, I would have you thin out the Imperial presence at Rauban's push. It should suffice if you were to vanquish each of their vanguards and foot soldiers. Once you have accomplished this, pray join the Flame General at the operation staging point. May Walga give you strength. And a bit mob hunting. God, but I think I won't be talking with Rauban now, but next episode. So, yeah, until then, when we actually enter Castrum Meridianum, I am Ace, and don't get lost.